What's Good podcast.
Are you ready?
Your number one source
to all the keys in the industry.
With Brianna Jovahn.
It's the What's Good podcast.
What's good?
Hey, ladies and gents, this is your girl, Brianna Jovahn, and we made it here to season 8 of What's Good podcast. So thank you so much for tuning in with us. Last season, for season 7, we discussed the reason why I was gone my whole 1-year hiatus. If you did not listen, definitely make sure you tune in and go listen right now before you listen to this episode. But we are back full-fledged with interviews, and we did a poll on social media, and you guys decided to do real estate investing. I am super pumped that you guys chose that because, to be honest, in my life, we were going through some personal things at our house because it was my grandma's house. She passed away, and she gave it to me and my mom, and pretty much like down the line, keeping it in the family. So it has been a struggle because of the paperwork. We want to make sure that we had everything as far as signatures on the deed, trust, just making sure that my mom's name was on the proper paperwork for us to keep the house. We were calling people. They were like, no, the name isn't on there. And we was calling other people, no, this is happening. This is not happening. And so it's just been a pleasure to talk to a lot of the different people in the real estate industry, just giving us all the information. And I've been using it personally for the situation that we're going through. Another example, we have some land that's in Hillsborough, the country. And it was my great-grandma's and my grandpa's name on the deed. And both of them has passed away. And we're trying to figure out how do we move forward with this land. And so I've been telling people, talking to people, and just so happened, like right now, my season is real estate. And so people have been really telling me like what I need to do, if we want to keep it in the family, if we want to sell it. And it's just been so many resources. So that's been happening offline. So me to bring these wonderful people on the podcast and just really getting in as far as investing, understand what it means to buy a house. What do you need to buy a house? All the different resources that come with it. It has been a pleasure. And for me personally, it's been exciting, and I hope you find it exciting as well. So we are here with season 8 of What's Good podcast. It has been a journey. We started in 2019 and we are here in 2024. So I am here. I want to be consistent with you guys. We were doing 2 seasons a year before the hiatus. So I'm promised that we're going to get back to those 2 seasons. I want to start doing events again. I want to start getting more resources, not just on the show, but in person. So however way we're going to make this happen, we're going to make this happen. And I'm just truly excited. So we're going to continue to bring all this information to you, however way you want to receive it, because we do have a YouTube channel. So if you're audio, we got it. And if you want video, we're going to be on YouTube as well. So continue to tap in, subscribe. You can email me at info@whatsgood-productions.com. And we're here. We are back, and we're going to hit the ground running. We are in a 10-week program as well for What's Good podcast and What's Good Productions, because I am also a podcast producer. And we're actually trying to move forward with getting to be not the go-to podcast production in Dallas, but we definitely want to make sure that we help the locals here if you want to start a podcast. So right now I'm revamping my whole business plan, making sure that I have all the tools and things necessary for you to start your podcast. Right now, I am at One Stop Podcast in Dallas. As you can see, it's beautiful. So I want to make sure that I supply all these resources for you and just make sure that you're supported in any and every way that, wherever you are, I can meet you where you are. So thank you so much for meeting me here today. And if you're listening to this morning, noon, evening, or night, have a great one, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us for another episode of What's Good podcast with your girl, Brianna Jovahn. If you found today's discussion inspiring, don't forget to hit the subscribe button on your preferred podcast platform. Explore additional resources on our website at whatsgood-productions.com and find our social media links listed in the show notes. Stay tuned for more captivating stories ahead. Until next time, stay blessed and keep uplifting your community.